UW men's basketball falls in an overtime contest against the Capital Comets, 72-73 to Coach. Your thoughts on the game?
Oh, it was a battle. I mean, typical night, I think, in the OAC. Credit to them. They were one play better. I really Shrek, stepped up, made 2 free throws. That's a tough spot to be in and deserves a ton of credit for making both of them. It's tough. Whoever loses that game is going to be pretty miserable. I think that was a slugfest, kind of a defensive battle. I don't think either team was great offensively. I think they were a little better than we were. I thought they did a better job of taking us out of what we wanted to do over the course of the whole 45 minutes than we did. I think we were really good defensively in some stretches. To start the second half, I thought we were really good. In the half court, in the first half, I thought we were really good. Just gave up too many opportunities in transition. But credit to them. I mean, they earned it. They beat us. I'm proud of the way we competed. I thought we were right there. Obviously, that's a 1-point double overtime or a single overtime game. So I'm proud of the way we competed. Without watching the film, it's hard to say, what was the difference. I think they were just one play better.
Coach, it was senior day today. Terrell Hicks got the starting nod, and Shane Zola played his heart out tonight. Talk about those two.
Yeah, T is a guy that came here to play football. As a freshman, was on a football team and was knocking my door down, wanting to play hoops. And I'll tell you what, man, he's persistent. And one of the best decisions we ever made was giving him an opportunity to do it. He's one of the best teammates and people we've ever had here at BW. Incredible teammate, incredible dude. I think it's rare to see a guy in the gym daily working on their game when they're not in the rotation. And he was always in here. He was in here last week, and I have a ton of respect for him. He's gotten himself in good shape. He was in football shape when we got him. And I'm just really, really, really proud of him. His consistency as a teammate, I think, is pretty special. And Shane is, I think, really underappreciated by everyone. He's a heck of a player. I really believe he's as good of a defender as I've ever coached. On the basketball, he's incredibly athletic. He's got great feet, great hands, great timing, great anticipation. He's a pretty special player for us. I mean, we made a bunch of mistakes to start the second half when we were getting stopped, and he just covered up for everything. Blocked a shot, loose ball. That's what he does. That's what he does. And then tonight, offensively, I thought he was outstanding. I thought in a lot of ways he was our most efficient guy. 17 points, 7 boards. I mean, I'm sure he had multiple blocks. I remember at least 2. He's a really, really special talent, special athlete. I love him, man. I'm really proud that he's a Yellow Jacket, and I think he's had a great senior year. I think he's in the conversation for being one of the best defenders in the conference. And just really, really proud. I thought he went out and competed like a senior today.
Coach, you let Jake Snyder play nearly 42 total minutes tonight. You leaned on him a lot in crunch time in a lot of games. You guys have been in 3 overtime games. Talk about what that means to have experience in those type of games heading into such a tough conference.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to play him 41 minutes, 42 minutes almost. But he's in great shape. He's a great athlete, and I just a lot of times feel like we need him out there. And there was a stretch where Maz came right out. He was kind of struggling, and Jake went right back in, and then I don't know that he came out the rest of the time. Jake's, I think, was uncharacteristic as a ball handler today. I think he turned it over much more than he normally does. I think he's a guy we just trust the ball in his hands. He's a great playmaker for himself. He has a knack for making big shots. Obviously, those 2 free throws, he's done that multiple times. He's been in that situation against Northern where he had to make 2, basically send it to OT. Jake's a great player, and I don't think this was his best game, and a lot of that probably has to do with me playing him too much. wearing him down. But he's that. Unfortunately, this time of year, college basketball, guys like Jake and Drew and Maz, those guys that have played a ton of minutes over the whole year. I mean, there's some fatigue that goes into how you feel this time of year, and I think the guys and the teams that can find a way just to muster up as much bounce and energy physically and mentally and emotionally as they can, those are the teams that have a chance to play at their best next week, and that's our goal. I don't think we were at our best today, but Capital had an awful lot to do with that. I think they're the reason. I think they made things really hard on us. So hopefully Jake and all those guys can get some bounce back and be excited to play next week.
Any final thoughts on the regular season in this one?
Wish we could have been a couple points better. I thought we had multiple chances to win that game, but excited for the tournament. I don't know what's going to shake out, or if we are the 6 now or for the 5. I don't know, but what seed we are. But I'm sure we'll find that out here soon. And excited, man. Obviously this is this is an exciting time to be a basketball player. There's a lot on the line. For a lot of teams, you lose, your season's done. We're not going to have the opportunity to play in March if we don't win the tournament. So. We're going to try to figure out how we can be our absolute best mentally, physically, emotionally next week. And no matter what seed you are and who you play, you got to be ready to play. So hopefully we can play well, and we're looking forward to it.
Looking forward to see the road ahead. Thanks for your time again, Coach.
Thank you, man.